Hello, boys and girls. Let's do some math. All right, now we are working on our measurements, right? We were comparing some stuff and talking about longer and shorter. Today, we're going to measure with what's called non-standard. Non-standard, what do you mean? Well, when we measure with something that's standard, it'll be in, say, inches, right? You can measure things out in inches. Well, if we didn't have that, but we had maybe something else that didn't have an exact measurement on it, it would be called non-standard. Now today, we are going to be using, thank you very much, HR Rough and Stuff. You are my hero. Why, thank you, Mr. T. And he's out of here. We're going to be using our cubes to help us measure. What do you mean? I'll show you. So if I take this marker and I make a line like this. Now, it's not exactly straight, but that's all right. Don't worry about that. I can use these cubes to figure out how many cubes long this line is. And what I want to do is start at the end, right? So make sure it lines up. I don't want to go like this and say, oh, it's 3 cubes, because look at all this extra space that I have on both sides. So that doesn't work. We want to make sure that we line it up from the end to the end. See how they're on the same spot? We're very close. Now it looks like I can add at least one more over here. And there. And now you see there's maybe a little bit extra space going. That's okay. What we're going to say is this line is about 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes long. So we say it's about 4 cubes. All right? It's about, right? It's not exact, and that's all right. That's all right. Now, what about if I have a line instead of this way? What if something is standing up? Well, I do the same thing. I do the same thing. I'm going to take my cubes, I'm going to line them up, and then I see, there we go. That's about, which is our keyword, about the same. So let's see, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is about 8 cubes long. So this one is about 8 cubes long. Now, I was looking in our workbook today, and they had a bunch of different objects to measure, but they were all in the book. They're all in the book, and so they're going to be kind of small. So what I want you to do today is I want you to grab your cubes. I want you to go around your house, and I want you to measure a few things with your cubes. Now you can stack, if you need to, you can stack the 2 cubes on each other, but you don't want to get anything any bigger than this. Okay, everything's smaller than that. So go around, maybe you find a pencil and you can measure the pencil, making sure that the ends are lining up. There you go. There's a pencil. Maybe you have an eraser. Do the same thing with your eraser. And remember, you're getting about how long it is. You see how it's hanging over just a little bit, but it's just a tiny bit, so that's still about that. Now, other things, maybe, hey, you know what? Come on back over here. Oh, now maybe you have something like HR that you can measure if you want. Thank you, HR. Not a problem. That's 2 I owe you. Yep. Uh, anything that you find around your house. Look at this. A remote control. I can measure my remote control and I'm going to get about. So what I want you to do is find 5 different objects around your house to measure. And then you are going to write down what you measured. So let's see. I measured HR HR rough and stuff. So I'm going to put HR. HR is what I measured, and I'll put is about, and he was about 10 cubes. I'll say about 10 cubes. So I want you to write a sentence like this for every object that you measure. So you're going to measure 5 objects and you're going to say what it is: remote, a straw, a book, a flashlight, um, uh, an ornament, maybe. And remember, if you don't know how to spell it, say it slow, write the sounds you hear, and then underline it. Okay. Spelling isn't important. I want you guys practicing your measuring. Okay. So let's get those cubes out. Let's get that measuring going and have fun with it. I want to see what you guys come up with to measure. I want to see how well it goes. Okay. And surprise us. Surprise us. Do some fun stuff. I want you to have fun with it though. Main thing, right? This is measurement. It's fun. It's cool. It's different. So grab your cubes and get to it. I and HR, rough and stuff, and all the rest are going to be waiting to see what you come up with. All right. And we'll see you next time. Bye bye.